the kids a weekend, man.
You were talking with Colin Quinn.
How can I help it? Okay, he is performing in Rochester this weekend. Of course, Comedy at the Carlson. Today, tomorrow, you recognize him, of course, as the weekend update guy. How does that feel? You're not doing that anymore. You know, were you upset when you lost that anchor gig?
It's been like 18 years.
I know.
I'm over it.
I mean, when you see people,
do you look at us and feel kind of jealous?
When you see people who are news anchors, do you say, "Gosh, I wish I could do that again"?
No, but I do. But I have to say, it was definitely one of those gigs where, you know, you always think, it's not as easy as it looked, but it was like kind of a fun, you know.
Yeah.
Show up like 8 blocks from where I lived.
That is cool. He's going to be, by the way, Comedy at the Carlson tonight and tomorrow. Last week we had Kevin Pollak on. He wasn't funny at all.
No, I heard that.
I think Comedy at the Carlson.
I heard about that.
Yeah, they're stepping it up with you this week.
Yeah.
Well,
like you said, he does the impressions. I don't have that.
You said you tried once.
No, I thought I was good. You know, but I was terrible. But when I started, I was good at the concept. Like, my earliest impression, I used to say, this is the 80s, folks. Don't judge tonight's show based on it. I go, here's Jackie Gleason. The honeymoon is, it was like Macbeth, the honeymoon. That was one of my impressions. I go, I'm afraid to kill the king, Alice. Is that what you're saying? No. Like I said, it was high concept. It wasn't a great impression. I think I proved both of those.
You have done so many different. I mean, the one-man shows, a lot of it, and you're still in New York.
Yes,
it's where you're from.
Yeah,
and it's what some of your comedy is kind of rooted in all that, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you know, New York is one of those places where, at least back in the day, it was the only place that was really everybody was in each other's face like that. Now everywhere is like this. You know what I mean? But back then,
it was gritty, and it was, you know.
It was gritty, and it was like, well, now, you know. But it was definitely people respected you if you were funny like that type of humor, you know.
Has humor changed, would you say? I mean, since you started on the scene, in terms of what's acceptable, what's, you know,
now
what you can talk about, what you can't talk about, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
comedians used to be able to go there, and some still do.
I mean, I still like to talk about whatever I want to talk about, but yeah, no, it's definitely, there's definitely rules, or there's definitely a lot of areas where people are like, whoa, you know, or just like buzzwords where people are just like, I wonder about that, and it's nauseating, but what can you do?
When we think
it's
about,
not my fault.
Like George Carlin was just, he said anything and everything, and you know, we loved him for it.
By the way, great compliment last night. Guy leaving the show, we were just talking about this guy walking out of the show. Some other guy heard him go to his wife. He's not as good as Carlin. I was like, oh, you mean the premier comic mind of the 20th century? I should have stopped and said, hey, you like Carlin?
What is it? Guys who are still going out and having that face-to-face with an audience.
Yeah.
What do you get from it? Is that what you mean?
It's
You just answer the question.
You get kept in check. You know what I mean? Like we were just talking in the car about me and Mark about how, like, with comedy, like in music, you're like, oh, Bruce, he's doing this, and everybody's just sitting there groveling, and it makes me nauseous. Meanwhile, with us, it's like, it's been 30 seconds, I haven't laughed. When's the next laugh coming?
It's like, all right, judging. It's constant
all right, hamster wheel. Yeah, totally. But it keeps you like in the game where you're like, okay, you better be fine. You know what I mean?
Keeps you fresh.
Yeah.
All right, we got 30 seconds left. So what we'll do is
fresh as a daisy. This guy.
We're going to go to break.
I really am. Well, it's the shirt.
Skin's very
bright.
taut.
You know,
got shades of blue on the set.
That's it. I really think this shirt was a good choice on my part.
I would say so. All you need is a tie and a suit jacket. You'd be up on the set anchoring in no time.
Thank you.
You want to do it?
Well, why not?
Well, we shouldn't have said that.
Oh.
Should have said
he
that.
just laid down the Comedy at the Carlson tonight and tomorrow. Colin Quinn. We'll tell you about how to get tickets, and we'll have more with him coming up. I don't know if he's ready for the anchor desk.
Well, I'm ready for that girl with the jaws of life, the reporter.
The jaws of life.
She's sitting there, we're watching her look at the jaws of life.
Yeah.
That must be reassuring. She's about to get in the car with Mary Andretti.